Hey Leo, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for June 24th, 2025, and I'm very excited to announce that channel memberships are now live. If you'd like to support the channel, get special perks, emojis, badges designed by yours truly. I'm very proud of my artwork. Thank you very much. And exclusive members only content, then click the link in the description box below or navigate with the little buttons down here over to memberships and become a channel member. For your reading today, we are still talking about this experience of grief and loss. There's something that's ended in your life, and periodically it crops up. Sometimes it needs more attention from you than other times, but this is one of those times when you're feeling low. You're probably withdrawing from people who are close to you in order to sort of let it all out. The challenge being the Queen of Wands. I think your life is really requiring from you this confidence, this self-assuredness. And sometimes you feel like you're faking it or going through the motions. Sometimes you feel less confident. Sometimes you feel less attractive or less desirable in some way. So how do you exhibit those fiery characteristics when you're not feeling it? I think you don't. I think when the situation is calling for that from you and you're not feeling it, you withdraw. You are focused on maintaining your boundaries, revealing. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Wands. There's something that when you get very defensive, you fall into a routine, but you're opening up about it and you're not sort of in denial or trying to hide the fact that you do this. It's like, I don't have to be ashamed of this. This is how I take care of myself, and it's completely valid. So this is my pattern of behavior, Eight of Pentacles. Getting defensive, like, I'm not going to change the way that I am. This is how I am. Accept it or leave. And then the Seven of Swords is this element of, sure, we can talk about it, but I'm standing firm. I'm not changing my mind. I won't hide it from you. I'm not ghosting you. I'm sad and I need to be alone, so go away. I'll be your Queen of Wands soon enough. You need this from me. I know you need it from me. I can't be that for you right now, so buzz off. Be patient. Let me have my sad alone time. I don't want you around while I'm feeling this way. Show me what led up to this in the recent past. The Hanged Man. Moon at the bottom of the deck. You got really distracted, over-analyzing something, where it kind of took over your whole focus. You might have been in this wallowing in the painful emotions for a while, or the overthinking and analyzing is what resulted in you feeling low. Like, once you really thought about it and considered all the factors, it hit you like, oh no, this is something bad. This makes me feel bad now that I have paid attention to it and I understand it. From your higher self perspective, there's a major silver lining here of making a commitment based on how you feel. And this is likely a commitment with someone else that you care about, a relationship being formed, some sort of agreement between you and someone that you love. Although I want to point out that in the Five of Cups, the imagery is, it's not all 5 cups that have spilt. We're crying about this metaphor of wine being spilt. That's like things that used to fill up your cup and feel good emotionally are now gone, and you're grieving the loss of that. Whether it's your feelings have changed and you no longer feel happy about this, or it's a relationship that's ended, it's a job that's ended, it's someone who has passed away and they're not physically there to receive your love anymore. All of these things fit the metaphor of these spilled cups. But only 3 of the 5 has spilled, right? So the 2 that remain in the upright that the figure is not paying attention to are indicative of all is not lost. You're not in a life of 100% loss. You have things that are still positive. If you would shift your perspective and pay more attention to the good things that are still there, it takes processing and grieving this loss. You don't want to emotionally bypass that. It's a valid phase of life, although it feels low. It's important to move through it and not skip it, because it causes other problems if you try to skip it. But I bring all that up to say, since we have this at the heart of your reading, these 2 cups, instead of being a relationship, maybe could stand for these 2 cups. The shifting of perspective from all that you've lost to all that is still going for you. Show me the near future for Leo. How do these energies progress? 9 of Cups in reverse. You're getting closer to achieving a dream of yours, and the closer you get, the more you scrutinize it. You're poking holes in your own theories. Like, oh, I thought that I wanted to live in Spain, but, you know, I visited there twice now, and I actually really like Portugal better. You're, like, either rethinking the whole thing or just fine-tuning it because it's getting closer, because it's like it's no longer this far-off, pie-in-the-sky dream. It's becoming more and more real, so you want to start maybe you're bringing your expectations down to earth because you really want to believe that it's more real. I'd say watch out for that, because don't undersell it. Don't lower your expectations now that it's finally about to manifest. Talk about manifesting a wish. The other card in the tarot that indicates a wish coming true is the Star. Now, this is a major arcana that indicates something a little bit more long-lasting, or it's been part of your existence for more than just this lifetime. It's this, like, when you gaze up at the stars, something that you can really, like, pin your hopes on. It's like a guiding light that you can navigate by in dark times. It's that inspiring to you. So if you're like, I'm going to be a successful musician someday, and that's your star. That's your guiding light. You connect that with the Queen of Cups, and it's very, like, I feel good when I think about this. The doing of it. If I were a professional recording artist, I would enjoy my life so much. I would be just happy to wake up every day. Every part of it would be a joy to me. Even the publicity, even the going on radio shows at 5 in the morning, whatever it takes, I'm gonna eat it up and it's gonna feel great. So there's something very, very positive that's gonna surprise you. Either you start refining one wish and you start to realize the bigger picture dream that you're like, oh my gosh, it can be even bigger and better than I thought. And you're going to be just overjoyed happy about it with how it, like, when you start to internalize it, when it starts to feel real. How it will incorporate into your daily life feels good. Your hopes and fears, we have the 3 of Wands. Am I going to be left at the altar? I know this has nothing to do with marriage, but it's that, like, are you going to leave me waiting? Universe, are you going to leave me hanging? Am I going to take that leap and there's no net? Are you going to... It's a trust fall joke when everyone's like, okay, trust fall, and then you fall and, like, everyone walks away. Hilarious. This is the hope and fear. Like, come through for me, universe. If I'm going to trust you and take that leap of faith, don't leave me hanging. The end result, we have Temperance in reverse. This is either, I hate to put it this way, but I can really interpret this 2 ways. The reversal of Temperance either means no more waiting, you've waited long enough, it's all come together, and now it's time to see the results of what's been coming together behind the scenes. Or it's, you're going to have to be patient a long time more. There's nothing coming soon, you're going to have to wait. I'd say an indication of what's more likely for you is, do you feel like you've been waiting for this dream to come true for a very long time? If so, it's more likely that the wait is over and it's about to culminate in manifest. If it's kind of something new, then I think it's more likely that we're resetting expectations, and don't think that this is something that's going to happen overnight. There's going to have to be a lot of moving pieces that line up in order for you to align with the circumstances that are going to allow what you want, the sort of life you want, how you want to feel, to manifest fully and positively in your life. What advice do we have for Leo? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. There's something about going back home. There's been a split between you and others, maybe you and one other person, that is would be better if the split were healed in some way. That doesn't mean getting back together with your ex. It maybe means deciding not to be enemies with them anymore. Or you haven't spoken with your parents in a long time, and there's been a disconnect or a rift even. This is like reconnecting with those people that you feel you used to belong with, and there's been some sort of separation for whatever reason. Either they kicked you out of the group, or you left, or some sort of vibe like that. The 5 of Pentacles in the upright was when the split happened. Spirit is giving you the advice of reconnecting that. Another possibility is, if you're thinking of moving out, kicking someone else out of your home, breaking up, this would be saying don't do that. Now's not the right time, or you'd be better off not doing it at all. Definitely take it as it resonates. I'm not telling anyone to change your plans. Make sure that you're making the best decision for you. But the advice from Spirit could have something to do with reevaluating your plans for some sort of split with a group or a person that you used to feel like you really belonged to. So, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you back next time.